Hey guys, this is Donnie. I'm out here. The location I went recently, and there were footprints going down the road and up around my car and over that fence. I'm in the same location, but or the same area, just not the exact same location. It's getting late. Sun's going down. The sun's actually back that way. I have an encounter from one of our very own, our sister from the channel. And she's had a pretty good history with having encounters with the big guys and several other creatures. And I'm going to share, I'll have her information to her YouTube channel and her website. She has a web page. She has books out about some encounters and just a variety of things. And we communicate regularly by email. Wonderful person, absolutely phenomenal. But I'm going to be sharing one of her encounters that she had shared with me. But she's got a lot of stuff on her YouTube channel about what they go through. Stand by just for a second. Whoa. Alright guys, I'm sorry about that. My phone started going off and just making sure it wasn't something with the goats or Kim and Rosie or the dogs. That's a healthy deer. I was walking through this stuff, but you can't see very far, and I was getting a little nervous, and I seen this road, and I'm hoping we can catch a deer or something coming out on the road. But anyhow, back to what I was talking about. Wow, look at all the tracks. There's some more deer tracks right there. And there's another set right here. That's a big boy there. Those are fresh. And there's another set right here. Look at this. There are deer all over this road. This is really close to our home. But anyhow, I'm going to put her links down in the description, and I'll probably put them up on this video as well. Please go over and check her out. Check out her website. If you like to read and you enjoy the fascinating books on truth and on the bizarre, she's got quite a few different books out. I'm not a reader. I know how to read, but I have problems due to the brain injury, and my reading gets affected. I can read, I just can't read for long, and I have a lot of, I end up with a severe pain in my head. But anyway, that's just something I have to deal with. It's all good. Let me get down here. I don't want to get too far because it's, I don't know, this area just went really, really strange just a few minutes ago. I mean, listen, besides the occasional bug flying past, it is really, really silent. It's just a bizarre area. But I am right here. I'm probably guessing maybe a quarter of a mile from where I had the footprints going down the road. They stepped out of the woods onto the sand road, and they walked up alongside my car, turned just 2 or 3 feet in front of the car, and then jumped the fence at the front of the car. The back of the car is where the gate was, an open gate. I mean, something's been banging them limbs up. Oh, deer. Yep, that's the old deer rub. Look at that. The tree right there's twisted off. It almost looks twisted. What a strange area. I'm gonna go right down here. I did not bring my tripod with me. Ah, doggone it. Oh, there's turkeys out here too. A little bobcat track. Coyote tracks. All kind of tracks out here. That's a big turkey. Wow, this is a strange area. But I'm going to get right down here and I'm going to read her encounter. Look at this. Look how bizarre it is out here. There's a game trail. Right there. See, I'm going to go back in here. It's going to be dark. I'm going to be walking in the dark getting out of here. And that's not very comforting. But I am armed. I got the light, the armor of light from Most High God Yahweh wrapped around me. Oh, that looks like it's just been pulled up, doesn't it? Something's been foraging on the roots. Alright, let me see if I can set this camera up somewhere. This is so pretty right here. It's got a really creepy feeling. Really creepy feeling. Not a bad one, just a bizarre one. But anytime you're in the woods alone, in an area that you've seen footprints and seen some other bizarre things, it just creeps you out naturally. A lot of deer tracks right here too. See that? Oh, beautiful area. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this tree right here. It's kind of strange. He broke off that high. That's probably 7 foot. This one here is just leaning. I'm gonna find somewhere to set this up where you guys could, hopefully you can see. Kind of keep an eye out in the background for me. Thought that was a howl. Maybe not. I don't want to be out here too long. Because it is getting dark really quick. Tell you what, I'm going to pull this up and I will put her information in the description. Guys, please go over to her channel and subscribe. There's 2 channels of hers. One of them she is having a hard time getting into, so she's not using it. The channel that I'm going to post the link for, that's the right one. That's the one that she uses. And go over and support her. She's one of us here. She supports us in everything that she does. Let's see, hold on just a second. Alright, sorry about that. I thought I could hang the camera from one of them limbs on there, but it's not going to sit right. So I'm going to go up over here. They're logging further back, somewhere way back that direction they're logging. And every now and then you'll hear a big truck coming past. This is a really pretty little area right here. Okay, I'm going to get the camera set up right here, so give me just a minute, or it'll be a second on your end. Be right back. Alright guys, I can't find anywhere to set the camera down. I did not bring my my tripod. I got this little one that folds out of the bottom of my grip, my camera pole. So I'm just going to get somewhere up in here where I can see around me, so nothing, in case something sneaks up on me, I do not want to deal with that right now. Oh, I think I'm getting a little too far in here. I did hear a truck go by back there, so I know there's a road close. Alright, I'm just going to scan with this. I'm not going to be able to watch this screen because I got to read this encounter to you. So we're going to go for it. This is from my sister Sandra. Okay, here we go. I gotta pull it up a little bit. I don't have my glasses as normal. It said my first encounter with a Sasquatch was when my husband and I were installing fencing at the back of our 20+ acres of woods. We were pounding posts every so many feet and then tying string to them, outlining our property. I had my camera because I love taking pictures, and he didn't always need my help. So that's what I did when I wasn't needed. I guess the noise of pounding the post in is what drew the one in that I did see to watch us. My husband was working and I was waiting for him to need my help. But for some reason, I hadn't listed. Oh, darn it, I'm sorry. I lost where I'm at. For some reason, I hadn't listed my camera. I slowly turned away from my husband to just look around at the pretty woods we were in, and that's when I saw it. I'm losing my footing. A rustic red-colored Sasquatch. He was knelt to the ground with his arms on his thighs, just watching us. I was stunned, but didn't or couldn't scream, move, or turn back around to my husband quickly. I didn't raise my camera either. I slowly turned back toward my husband, and he looked up at me and worriedly asked if I was all right. My face must have shown the shock. I told him there's a Sasquatch behind us watching us. He looked and saw nothing. It had moved that quick. He told me to just start snapping pictures, and he walked with me as I did so. I did get a picture of that same red Bigfoot along with another one that was black. But neither bothered us at all while we were out there that day. The scary encounter was my own fault. I won't lie about it. After that first encounter, I was hooked. I wanted stationary images of Sasquatch. I set trail cameras out in that area And I also went to the Dollar Tree and purchased $1 stakes and had my husband help me to nail them high on the trees in front of my trail cams in hopes that I'd capture a Bigfoot on it. A Bigfoot as it tried to get my stakes off the trees. Here's where I got the living heck scared out of me, and I deserved it. Let me move over here. Sorry guys, I heard movement. A little better view right here for you. I had these stakes nailed to the trees downhill from where we had to stop the golf cart. I'd say I had to walk 4 good-sized car lengths downhill. I saw the stakes were still on the trees, and I was disappointed because that meant there was probably nothing captured on my trail cams. I went ahead and switched out the SD cards and turned back to walk back uphill to my husband in the golf cart. Halfway up the hill, a deep gurgling growl that shook the ground beneath my feet came from the right of me in the tall thicket of trees, brush, and sticker bushes. It was a very long, deep, drawn-out, exaggerated growl, and it did shake the ground I walked on. I felt the hair on my head grow. My nerves were such on end, I almost ran uphill, but something kept me from it. I didn't look to where the growl come from either. I kept my eyes on the ground in front of me, and I kept climbing the hill at normal speed. I know what growled was not a normal animal. Nothing I have ever known can growl that massive and shake the ground. I just know that I angered them by teasing them with the meat and trying to trick them. We have lived here 7 years, and never again have they ever tried to scare me. I do not go out into the woods at night, not so much because of them, but we have other paranormal things here, and I am chicken of the dark in these woods. And she signs off, Sandra. Can you imagine that? Being in that situation? That's frightening. I've heard those growls. If you guys have never heard it, in one of her other emails that she sent me, she was trying to describe it. And guys, I'm hearing movement back there. Pretty good movement. I'm going to ease up. I think that's a snake. I don't have my snake boots. I'm going to go up this way. But on that growling sound, she said to her it sounded like a very large cat and a large dog, you know, kind of combined. And it does. If you've never heard it, for me it almost sounds like a very large boar hog, very large hog doing that growl grunt thing that they do, but it's got the rumble of how a dog growls. You know, it's that just growling noise, but it is so deep and bassy, and I'm almost thinking that it affects the atmosphere. I know that sounds far-fetched and more of something you'd see on a TV show, but there's no way else to explain it. I've heard some really incredibly loud sounds in my life. Let me turn the light on. But I've never heard anything that is as loud and bassy as one of them things when they growl. It is insane to hear that kind of energy coming from a growl, but it reverberates the air around you. Everything shakes. You can feel it literally going through your clothing, through your skin, and into your bones. I imagine they could probably do one of them roars that they do toward a small game animal, and they would probably stun it to the point that they could walk up and pick it up. I've got the wireless microphone on. I've been using that a lot in the videos. I absolutely love it. But it's not, it doesn't pick up the ambient sounds that are around you. So it's really good if you're in an area that has background noise that you don't want in your video. Yeah. But if I disconnect it and use the microphone in the camera, in the GoPro, you're going to notice the difference, and it's going to be drastic, and it's it'll ruin the video. You'll hear that sudden change, and it's not a change for the better. I could always turn the gain down on this one, and the sound would be far better and cleaner. But in order for me to edit it, I have to be able to hear it, and my hearing's bad. So I apologize for the sort of white noise that you hear in the background. I hear it, but it's not very loud to me. I'm sure it's really loud to you guys, but if I turn the gain down, I can't hear the video loud enough to edit it correctly and remove the stuff that needs to be removed. I'm gonna have so many ticks on me, doggone it. I didn't spray, and it's getting dark, and I am a little on edge. But I wanted to reach out to you guys and share that encounter. She just sent it to me. I think it was this morning. It may have been yesterday morning. But there's a lot of weird things happening right now. I thought it was just me. Oh, can you guys see that? I'm not going to stick around. I'm not going inside. I just want to show you. Look, it opens up in there. It's like a tent made out of limbs, and look at that. And it's thick. It's built. It's like a big igloo. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna get out of here. I think I know what that is. I don't want to be around it if there's one of them things. Tomorrow morning I've got to take Ladybug to the vet. They're going to do her spay. When she gets older, there's a chance she could get breast cancer, mammary duct cancer, and we definitely don't want that for her, and we have no intention of breeding her. This pregnancy is far, far, far too hard on her. But we got to be there first thing in the morning, and then little Bill, one of our micro pygmies, little bitty guy, he's really, really old. He's having a lot of problems right now, so we got to take him to the vet when I get back. But also, I went and picked my motorbike up. The guy still hadn't finished it. And he made a deal with me of what he'd do, and the price was meat, wild game meat, wild pig and deer. And I absolutely fulfilled my end of the deal. He didn't fulfill his. And anyway, I went and picked the bike up. I'm going to try to see if I can't get, I think it's just the carburetor is the only thing left, is get the carburetor tuned. And then I'll be able to get out at some of these locations. I can't just take the car and go because Rosie's in school. And I can't leave Kim at home without a car. We're so far out. But hopefully I'll have the bike running soon. The financial part of it, we've had so many vet visits lately. And with what I was mentioning about the roar of the big crap. Guys, I got to go. I don't know if y'all heard that. Oh Lord, I got a long way. I got to go way up there to that opening. Y'all just stay with me. That was really, really loud. Oh, jeez. There's something walking to my right side. Oh Lord, oh my God. Send your angels to cover me. Father, protect me from the natural and the supernatural. Cover me that I may carry your glory with me each and every day. Father, I ask in Yeshua, in Jesus' name, that you glorify me so that I may glorify you. Father, cover me with that armor of light, which only you can provide, so that I can fulfill my will that you've placed in my life and in my heart. It's like one of them daggum den things again. Oh Lord. Guys, hold on, man. I think I just walked into one of them dens. Hold on. Oh. Sorry, guys. I forgot to turn it back on. I walked right into one of them things. It's like a tent made out of limbs and trees and stuff. Here's the road. Oh, Lord. Jeez. I'm right here at the gate. That was really, really loud. I was back that way. And somewhere back, oh, I'm sorry about the light. Somewhere back where I'm pointing, that direction. Not on the road, it was in this block of woods with me. I was back somewhere back up in there, I think. Probably right there. And then somewhere back up in here is where all that crash and the braking was happening. I'm gonna keep the camera on until I get the car opened up and unlocked. Oh, where's my keys? Don't tell me. I thought I locked them in the car. Okay. Come on, open. Stand by just for a minute. Let me get in the car. Hey guys, alright, I'm in the car. Let me fix this. I don't think it's gonna stay. But I gotta get out of here. That really scared me. I don't know if that light's gonna help any. Just trying to make it to where you guys can see me a little better, because it is definitely getting dark. Trying to cut off some of this noise. This thing's really loud. Oh, that scared me. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear that noise. It sounded like if you've ever heard a wild a wild hog when he breaks through the bushes. Oh, it's muddy. I'm out in the woods. I don't know. You guys aren't going to be able to see around me. Okay. That was loud. Whatever it was, it sounded to me like a wild pig when they break through the palmettos, but it was not palmettos. It was sounded like trees, like small trees, saplings. All right, right now I'm over the exact spot where them footprints are. Oh, it's bad too. Oh, I got 4-wheel drive in my car. I don't have to hit it that fast, I don't think, but I'm not gonna get stuck out here. No way. But anyhow, I jumped all over the place. I didn't mean to do that. When I heard that crash, and it scared me. That's all there is to it. What I was trying to explain to you guys is the growl that these creatures, these Bigfoot, Sasquatch, cavemen, whatever you choose to call them, the growl that they put off is so intense. It is so loud. But like when you hear a sonic boom from a jet that's flying overhead, and it shakes your house, it shakes the windows and that was deep. It shakes the your pictures, everything you got up in there, everything rattles from the boom. That's the way when they growl, that's what it does. It rattles like that. But sound, the heavy sound like that can do horrible things to small animals. When I was in my 20s, my girlfriend had caught a young bird. It wasn't a baby. It was a regular adult bird, but it was a little bird. And she was holding it and loving on it. She was an animal lover too. And she had named it, but she was holding the little bird. And I was trying to play a joke on her to scare her. And we did this to each other all the time. And she about gave me a heart attack several times, scaring me. But she was holding the little bird, and she had it up to his face, and she was talking sweet nothings to it. Oh, you cute little fuzzy thing. And, being the baby voice talk. And I was sitting beside her, and she got real quiet doing the baby talk. And that's when I decided to scare her. And I went, bah! I yelled really loud at her like that, almost like a bark yell. And do you know what killed that bird? That little small Tweety bird. It literally killed him. And I felt really bad. Guys, there's a tree down across the road. I'm almost at the highway. Oh, I don't know if I can get around it. This is the only way out. I just come through here. Hang on, let me get this off. I want to show this to you. I just come through here. I cannot see. There it goes. Okay, I'm on the GoPro. I had to use an attachment. Is this still? Yes. Oh, let me see if I can get around it. Okay. Oh, hold on. Look at this. the road. Look at that. I just come down this road. The highway's right there. You'll see a car pass by in just a moment. Yeah, there goes a car right there. Yeah, I'm almost at the highway. I think somebody doesn't want me out to leave here. Guys, I will drive through that fence. If I get hemmed in by something like that where I can't get out, this is my car. I will tear it up to get out of a place. I'll drive it through the trees, I'll drive it through the woods, I'll drive it through a fence, whatever it takes to get me back on the highway. And that's where I'm at right now. Oh, shoot. Hang on, I gotta pull over. I forgot to turn the four-wheel drive off. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put this back up if I can. It's gonna be loud. There we go. Alright, well, I'm headed home. I'm on the highway. What a bizarre experience. Guys, I don't know why. It seems like I'm being targeted by these things. They haven't hurt me. They've hurt my pride. They scare me a lot. But for some reason, probably 5 times out of 10 when I go into the woods, and it doesn't matter where I go to, if I'm in the woods, something freaky will happen. I don't always see them. I've seen them quite a few times. But 90% of the activity is normally sounds or things hitting me, like acorns will be hitting me and I'll be